A Washington County wildlife sanctuary is fighting to stay on the land it's called home for nearly 3 decades. Today, a judge heard arguments in an eviction case against the Seacrest Wolf Preserve. As News 13's Maggie McWigan tells us, dozens of animals face an uncertain future depending on the judge's decision.
Seacrest Wolf Preserve is facing an uncertain future. The unique sanctuary has been operating on land in Washington County for the last 25 years. Their mission is to protect a number of species of wolves, some of which are endangered, and to educate the public about the importance of preserving the wolves and all wildlife. The previous landowner sold the 400-acre property 2 years ago to Oak Summit Farms, LLC. The new owner, Leon DeCook, and his wife paid $2 million, knowing the Wolf Preserve had a lease on the land. DeCook testified Wednesday that the preserve had failed to meet the $1 million in liability insurance. He said he wished it were even higher since the public can interact with the wolves.
This day and age, it's kind of a sue-happy world, you know. Something happens to somebody, they get injured, they're going to want to be compensated for it. That's what insurance is for, and that's why I wanted to make sure that they had the correct insurance in place to protect not only them, but me as the landowner as well.
DeCook argued that Seacrest didn't have any coverage for animals until 2 months after he bought the property. Once the preserve adjusted their coverage to include animals, they claimed the $1 million coverage plan outlined in the lease is hard to come by for an organization as unique as the Wolf Preserve.
He expressed his concerns. I expressed our difficulty and explained to him kind of how the insurance process works and what we were doing on the back end to try and obtain as much possible coverage as possible. We absolutely share the understanding that, of course, we wish there was increased coverage, but at this point in time, I think we also agreed that it just wasn't feasible due to the overall nature of the business and the exposure with the wolves and the animals.
The coverage has limits of $100,000 with $200,000 aggregated. The preserve argued that per Florida statute, the landowner would be protected if an accident on the preserve did happen. He would only be charged if he were deemed grossly negligent or harmed someone himself. Seacrest is currently run by Lindsay Banks Brooks. She says in the last 25 years the preserve has operated, they've never filed an insurance claim. DeCook also claimed the preserve did not meet the $500,000 business interruption insurance outlined in the lease. That covers lost revenue when a business must unexpectedly close due to a natural disaster or other peril. But Seacrest board members countered, saying they survived Hurricane Michael and COVID-19. Seacrest posted on social media Wednesday morning saying even a positive ruling doesn't end this fight. It simply buys us time. A ruling won't come for at least another 2 weeks. Attorneys will write their closing statements and submit them to the judge by February 13th. The decision will follow. In Washington County, Maggie McWigan, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
The board is reportedly pursuing leads on new properties where Seacrest Wolf Preserve could relocate.